This beautiful pub in Rotherhithe is called the Angel, which you can see quite clearly. It's a Sam Smith's pub, but it's also in an area which was once completely crime-stricken. To be in these pubs would have been very dangerous, whichever side of the law you're on. Now, directly opposite the pub is a 14th century, for those that aren't familiar with the terminology, a 1300s mansion that belonged to Edward III. And this is obviously maintained, this bit of land. You're not allowed to build in it, otherwise it goes without saying that there'd be a skyscraper here. So we're very lucky to have that. This entire region, leading all the way up to the Thames, would have been his, and it would have been like a moat. And this pub, which now sits here, would have been part of his grand estate. And this alone is enough to come down and have a visit if it wasn't for this spectacular pub. But there's more to the pub than that. Come with me. Now, one of the main issues you might face if you're around here isn't just the criminals. You might be nabbed by a press gang. A press gang worked for the Admiralty or the Navy, and they would basically come along and con you or knock you unconscious, and you turn up on a boat miles, and that's it. You are working for the Navy as a merchant or a warrior, if you like, for years to come against your will. Tough shit. Now, another famous fact about this pub, unfortunately, we was just on this balcony here, but we had to get off it because of safety reasons. But this pub and its balcony was used by Judge Jeffreys. Judge Jeffreys was a famous hanging judge during the days of Charles II and James II, and he was actually captured at the town of Ramsgate, which is ironic because it was the town of Ramsgate, which is just over there, where Execution Dock was based, and he would sit here to watch people executed at Execution Dock at his own pleasure. So the ironic thing is, of all places that he was caught, and where he would later die of imprisonment through madness, was at the same spot that he watched from this pub to watch others suffer.